We have few days to Nnamdi Kanu ruling by the Omotoshe, which is the Yoruba judge, now they call him. Omo, constituting the federal government they do, they say they don't run, go UK. May they go release Ekweremadu, so that when Ekweremadu come back, some politicians will just celebrate them while they want to commit their evil towards our leader Nnamdi Kanu. But this plan no go work for them. You know, say we dey 4 ahead, we dey 8 ahead, 10 ahead of them. Any plan where they carry come. But if UK do this thing for international community, they go also look UK as a terrorist state. My people, with the watch, I'm going to play you this video. May you hear what these journalists they talk on their own before we come back and continue. Stay tuned.
Justice delayed may test patience, but justice denied destroys trust. The lingering case of the detained leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, of Nnamdi Kanu took another turn when the Federal High Court in Abuja granted him till the 5th of November to defend himself against terrorism-related charges. Kanu, however, maintained that he has no case to answer and called for his immediate release from detention. At the resumed hearing, his legal counsel argued that the charges lacked substance and violated his constitutional rights. The prosecution, on the other hand, urged the court to compel Kanu to enter his defense, emphasizing the seriousness of the allegations. The courtroom atmosphere reflected the weight of a case that has gripped national and international attention. Bikio, the judge has advised Nnamdi Kanu that this is his last chance to defend himself. What do you think Nnamdi Kanu should do at this time?
I don't know what's going through his mind, but a man who is not a trained lawyer, who is an economist, sending away his lawyers, including the great Kanu Agabi, sending them packing and saying that he wanted to defend himself. Okay, when that opportunity that came, he reeled out a long list of potential witnesses, including an old man like T.Y. Danjuma, Wike, Sanwo-Olu, and all that. It was mere drama. The next time they came to court, he then said, okay, I'm not even defending myself anymore. This court has no jurisdiction to try me. Free me instead. Release me without delay. And what was he pointing at? He was pointing at the judgment of the appeal court that the Supreme Court had already voided. The appeal court said, release him. You brought him to Nigeria illegally and all that. Without him going through an extradition trial against international best practices. Fine. But the Supreme Court had already ruled on the matter. How do you then go back citing the same matter that had been decided as one of your grounds upon which you are asking to be released? That decision had been overturned. It's just like Natasha claiming that she won a case in court when in her heart she knew she was deceiving herself. We don't need this. And even lawyers, even some of the lawyers that most of the time we know them, they don't say the truth. They go on TV to turn law on its head. Some of those notorious lawyers have even admitted that in the grand scheme of things, if he does not defend himself, they will enter judgment against him. And that's what the judge said. The judge has been patient. The judge said, okay, I'm giving you up till so date. Open your defense. Because if you don't open your defense, the prosecution's case,
yes,
what the prosecution said in court will be used as your own defense. That means you have no defense to come up with. So the case of the opposition, the opposition canvassed in court, will then be used to enter judgment. So the judge, look at what the judge is saying. Let me read just briefly. If it does not, we had adjourned till today for the defendant to put in his defense or be deemed closed. But I'm bound to give him another opportunity to put in his defense. If he does not, I will deem him closed. I know that he's an economist and not a lawyer. I will give the last opportunity to the defendant to put in his defense. Failure which he will be deemed closed. That was just before Judge Omotosho adjourned the matter to November 7. But Awumolo San has been saying, look, court, close this matter. Because he had failed to enter defense, having spent 5 of the 6 days allotted to him by the court to conduct his defense. So it is clear what the law says. The court will not bend the law.
Yes.
Because a particular individual is facing trial. No, the court will not do that. What happens in a case like this is that the judgment, the judge will announce the date that will give judgment, and
the judge has been fair.
Yeah, it's very fair. Let's face it, not many judges have this kind of patience.
Exactly. What do you think will happen if Nnamdi Kanu fails to open his defense?
He's trying to put the government in a very difficult situation. You know, and his new friend, Shore, they have a game plan. And today, Shore wrote, even before, it's like predicting what will happen, that he knows that, there is an orchestrated plan to put him in jail, either life sentence or death sentence.
It's preempting the court.
It's trying to preempt the court. And you see, in a situation where the government has closed its case, of course, it's the government that brought a case against you, treasonable felony and some other stuff. And terrorism. Now we are saying that a court had ruled that you should be freed, and that number 2, you admitted that you actually committed those offenses, but not on Nigerian soil. You are admitting that you committed an offense, but the offense you committed was about what? Telling your guys in Nigeria to burn down police stations, to kill people, inciting people, to behead people through broadcast media. Where you are broadcasting it from in UK, was it only limited to that place? People were listening to it all over the world, especially in Nigeria. So, in fact, I think one of the lawyers had to caution him, I think 3 court sittings ago, that is an admission of guilt. You needed to, you need to be careful. And that's what the judge also advised him 2 sittings ago, that Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, I will advise you to get a lawyer. I said, not even just a lawyer who understands criminal proceedings, because the case against you is criminal in nature.
True.
And criminal cases are very tricky. Now you can't just say, I don't have anything to say. There's no case against you. No. The judge will rely on the
no case submission.
Yeah, non prosequi. Yeah.
It was a it was different. There was a no case submission that he filed. There was a motion that failed.
Of course, that failed
before the same court. So some of those issues that he brought up in the no case submission that
were rejected,
that failed, he is still talking about them as his defense now.
Something that had been ruled on.
Like the matter of the medical report.
Okay.
He's saying that the medical report was fake. But that medical report was brought to court and admitted in evidence. Your lawyers didn't say it was fake. Your lawyers were there, they had the opportunity to say, no, we don't want this thing, it is fake.
But
they didn't do that. Before their eyes, it was admitted in evidence. You then expect the court to go back and look at that thing again. You are now pushing, you are now saying it was fake.
Okay, but anyway, is there still an avenue for a political solution? It's in court already.
See,
the point, his lawyers said they wanted to make peace.
Yes.
That was some months ago. But I don't think they succeeded with that, because Awumolo then told them that, look, I am a messenger. It is not in my place to determine to end this matter, to do an out-of-court settlement of this matter. It is the decision of the client.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and who hired Awumolo is the Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi. So it is Lateef Fagbemi and others in the higher echelons of this administration who can say, okay, having interfaced with Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers, having observed his demonstrable remorse, we want to settle this matter out of court. Courts are usually happy when judges are usually happy when you come up with that, because you are saving their time.
Exactly.
So, but there has not been any movement along that line. I don't think that the government was sufficiently pressured enough, or that they've seen signs that it is the best that they can do in the circumstances that they found themselves. So there was no movement, and for me, even if we are talking about the resolution of this matter out of court, which is what I would have wanted, there has to be conditions. I hear people say that it should be released unconditionally.
No,
what are you talking about?
No.
There has to be conditions. And now Nnamdi Kanu himself to be ready to say, okay, I will give up my agitation, armed struggle against the Nigerian state, this and that. I take back all of what I have said. There has to be some conditions. They are not just simply going to release you like that. No. Saying that unconditional, people shouldn't listen to Shore because he knows what he's doing. Unconditional release is not what anybody should contemplate. They have to sit down and say, okay, in the event of us settling this matter out of court, this and this will happen. And that way, the conversation begins, and it may even end somewhere. But the way it is now, there is no such conversation.
My people, make una share this video and drop your own opinion for inside comment section. Pray for Nnamdi Kanu. Their plan no go work for in head.